This message is coming through for anybody who is on a path of healing and ascension. I record this on September 9th, 2025. And as I tap into the energy of this message, it is coming through very strongly in my body. So please bear with me, as sometimes it's hard to hold the energy and also find the words. And that feels symbolic in and of itself. A lot of us are walking in between both worlds. We are walking in the very dense physical human world where we are being asked to show up, to make money, to do the things and operate in the way of a system that doesn't quite serve us. It doesn't serve our creative needs, our desires. It doesn't serve our health mentally, physically, emotionally. But it is still very much there and real. Unfortunately, we are still dependent on it for some time. And then there's this other world that we have our foot in, which is full of love and light and connection and balance. It's heart centered, it's heart led, it is not egoic, and it does not come from fear. And I'm wondering how many of you have felt like you've tapped into both of these energies almost simultaneously, but maybe one day or 1 week or 1 month, you feel super connected and aligned and tapped in, and you feel like you're living in this like new vibration, this new frequency, this new way of being. And then you find yourself coming back to the very dense, the very physical, the very survival, egoic, fearful, person, place, life, path, what have you. I really want to talk about that because that feels like my biggest challenge personally right now is having one foot in both realities, knowing that eventually we're going to have to take our one of our feet out of this older reality and fully step in and embody this new reality. But we aren't quite there yet. And why do you think that is? We aren't quite there yet because there's still so much more to learn and transmute and like to let go of here. Also, there's beautiful energy that we can bring in from this new earth and bring it down into the physical, embody that and walk in that. And sometimes it's frustrating because the physical world, the 3D world is slow. It takes time to reflect back to you the internal work and shifts that you've done. And it can feel frustrating because you're like, I feel like I'm in this new awareness, this new consciousness, and I'm trying to operate in authenticity, but my physical reality is not quite up to speed. And I'm not in the environment that I need to be in, or the relationship, or the job, or whatever it is. I don't feel like I can fully step into who I'm meant to step into because I'm at the mercy of these very dense physical things. And it's hard because I think on some level, a lot of people want to just completely reject the human experience and they go way too far on the other side. And it's beautiful over there. I very much often, anybody who knows me in my personal life knows that if not daily, multiple times a week, I'm like, I don't want to be a human anymore. I'm not saying I want to leave the planet, but I don't want a human anymore. I don't want to play the part. I just want to be in my purpose and I just want to be who I'm becoming. And she's already guiding me and I know that she's already here. I want to know if any of this resonates with anybody else because finding the balance between both worlds and walking in your authentic truth, in your sovereignty, while still having to sometimes do things we don't want to do anymore that don't align with us. It can hurt. It can feel like self-abandonment. But if we just shift our perspective, if this is temporary and this is needed, this is part of the work, we might think that our daily job, our daily things aren't of service and that we're not in our purpose, but you are in your purpose and you are shifting things and activating energies and people. And when you walk into rooms, you're shifting things in a way that you can't even understand. And that's beautiful. I think right now we're being asked to have patience as things crumble and slowly rebuild. And we're being asked to fully embody this newer energy. And even though we're not in the physical reality that we know is coming in for us quite yet, can we trust that everything that we're doing right now, all of the fucking shadow work, all of the dismantling of the limiting beliefs, all of the confronting our biggest fears, wrestling with our ego, and trying to live more from our heart space instead of our mind, all huge work. You're doing a wonderful job. And you don't hear that enough. Because so many people around you are still operating in measuring success and in measuring abundance based off of this old way of operating. It's all external. It's a successful job, it's the title that you carry, it's the house, it's the things. But it's almost like they want you to doubt yourself. Now there's a whole other message coming in. They want you to doubt yourself because they don't understand how you embody such a knowing and a truth and authenticity when your external reality isn't quite as successful as theirs. And they've jumped through all of the hoops that they were told that they were meant to jump through, and you didn't do that. Or you gave up and abandoned that path, and you are now living in your truth now. And you might be struggling in some way on the surface. And a lot of people might be projecting on you, but deep down, and this might be subconscious for a lot of people, they want to know how you do it. And they might not ever say that to your face. They want to know how you are walking with such light and vibrancy when the path that you're walking is so terrifying to them, but they're so fucking curious because they see how much you've shifted. They see how much you've grown. And you have this inner light and this inner acceptance of yourself that you didn't carry before. And they see how valuable that is. But they might be a little envious because they don't know how to carry that. Because they were never allowed to. They were told they were never allowed to, and they never went against status quo. Keep trusting yourself. And I do feel that a lot of us that are on this path, I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this. You're finding your soul family later in life. And a lot of those people are scattered all over the world. And they might not be in your physical reality yet. A lot of friends, family, coworkers, even things you used to like to do are falling away, are shedding. You're not vibrating at the same frequency anymore. And it's really, really hard. And take the time to grieve what that feels like to let go of people and places and things that were your home at one point, but they're not your home anymore. And you're not quite in your new home yet. You're in this in between state. That is such a good way to put that. Thank you, Spirit. We're closing out and leaving behind our old home, but we don't quite have the keys or even the address to our new home, but we know it's coming. So being in the in between of, I don't know why I need to let go of all of this old home, all of this stuff, even though there's so much comfort there and memories and joy, we know it doesn't serve us anymore. But it is so brave to let go of that home before the new one has fully come in, knowing in your soul that a beautiful, comforting new home is coming in with community, acceptance, joy, reprieve, and ease. And as I sit in this energy, pulling this message through for you, I'm already feeling very connected to everybody who was watching this. Always come back to your center. I'm getting goosebumps. Always come back to your center when everyday life gets monotonous and draining, and you feel like there's nowhere in the world you can be yourself, or nobody in the world that you can fully talk to or connect with who can even see you, come back to yourself. Even if that means 5 minutes a day, you sit in your car just so you can be alone. Nourish your body, nourish your mind, nourish your soul. Be true to who you are. And also, this is also coming in, I think, for me as well. It's okay to protect your dreams right now. There's this like inner war of like, I feel like I need to live authentically and out loud, so I should be very open about what I believe is coming in and where I believe I'm going. It's okay to protect your dreams. If you don't have a safe community and the support of people around you, and they're just going to project and naysay and get in your head, it's okay to keep it inside and only talk to the people that can hold that space for you. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. As I finish this message, I'm feeling called to offer a support group. It's something I've been thinking about for a couple months. A place that like minded individuals who are on this path together can come and support and talk openly about their dreams, the shedding, the shadow work, the things they're going through, the difficulties of financial stress. And it's a lot. It's a lot. And it's not all love and light. It's not meant to be. But during this time of the in between of being in the old home and the new home, remember to lean on community and support. So, with that, I'm going to leave you all with so much gratitude for being able to pull this message through today. And stay tuned because I will soon be launching a group support call. I'm thinking weekly. If this message resonated with you in any way, if you felt energy shift as you were listening to it, because I'm feeling very tapped into this message and energy right now. It's very lucid and it's very beautiful. And I'm curious if anybody else felt that as well. You're very supported. We're not alone. And please follow me here if this resonated with you. Leave a like, leave a comment. I'm also very active on TikTok. My handle is the same as here at empath.illuminated. And if you need deeper support and you need one-on-one safe, sacred space to work through things, I do offer one-on-one healing sessions. And yeah, thank you for being here. And you're doing amazing work in this world. Keep going. Trust that our new home is coming in. And hold on. I love you.